Founders overcomplicate their market research. When founders are focusing their efforts on raising funds, it can be a stressful time. Many want to leave no stone unturned. This obsession over the details can often be counterproductive. It's likely that a founder will get so hung up on the details that they never actually launch their investment campaign. They spend all their time constantly revising their fundraising materials and never draw a line so they can get out into the market. Obsessing over the details is more likely to do you harm than good in the long run. One of the common areas I find founders obsessing over or tying themselves up in knots is market research. Something strange happens when a founder starts their market research. They get so focused on finding that perfect piece of third-party data that they actually forget about their products, their customers, and their primary validation. They seem to put all their hopes for investment on finding that perfect piece of secondary research that will make the investment a no-brainer. So much so, they start paying for expensive market research reports, signing up to premium data websites, or even commissioning bespoke research. The truth is, investors aren't paying enough attention to it to warrant the expense. What they're really looking for is evidence that they're speaking to a founder that's aware of what the wider market conditions are. That's it. They're not going to base their investment decision on this content. It's just part of forming a wider understanding of the founder they're about to go into business with. They would much rather you spent your time testing your product with customers and proving traction. There seemed to be such a disconnect on this issue that I did some research. I asked my network a simple question. When it came to market research for seed and Series A rounds, should founders use free, low-cost resources, pay for access to premium data, or commission bespoke research? Interestingly, the founders who responded were split fairly evenly across all three options, while 100% of investors said to use freely available data. Now that's quite surprising for many founders. Not a single investor expected founders to pay for research. So long as you use a common sense approach and trustworthy information sources, the data you can find through a simple Google search is more than enough to close your round. So next time you're thinking about your market research, don't waste your time and resource on expensive market research agencies and premium subscriptions. Instead, use your common sense, turn to Google and seek free, trusted and independent sources of information when defining your market opportunity.